today. From CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. Seattle Seahawks taking on Mitchell Trubisky and the Dallas Cowboys.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you've got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember for the longest...
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their quarterback in his second season now from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 29, Murray. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Seattle Seahawks.
Play fake. Murray. He'll buy some time right. He'll run it. And some space here. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
The tackle. Brought down back at the 32.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll go down at the 28.
25, Duke Johnson, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
Throwing is Murray on third down. Screenplay, Johnson.
Murray's.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
Makes the score Seahawks 3, Cowboys nothing.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So here now the Cowboy offense onto the field to get their first crack at it. Leading them out, their quarterback in his 4th season from North Carolina, it's Mitchell Trubisky.
We're not even a quarter way into the season. He's already off to a pretty nice start. NFC Offensive Player of the Week in last week's game.
Yeah, week 2, he was electric. See what week 3 has in store. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Mack Wilson coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Their own 29-yard.
Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, an update from there. And it's the Panthers there out to the early advantage. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. First down, Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. Murray with a 3rd and long. Steps away. He can run for it, and he will. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Murray now on 1st down. And now he'll tuck it and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 44. 7 yards there and a first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. From the gun, Murray. And it's complete. Henry. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
That's good.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
The 16-yard
They
line.
had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. He's going to take off with it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brought down by Khalil Mack. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
1-yard line.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the... And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front, giving him at least a stalemate in order to find that space?
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't it? for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off, as he did so with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
The numbers last week for Bernard: 11 carries, 76 yards, and a touchdown.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center. And he's been busy with his feet. He's been quite the scrambling man.
And obviously that can break down a defense. But a lot of it is just that they just get trapped with worrying about it so much that other things break down as well. You know, you break the huddle, and you're not just playing what comes out at you. You're like, oh, God, don't let him outside of the pocket. Don't let him beat us with his legs. And then he starts to beat you other ways.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Well,
that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Shotgun now for Murray. He gets it to Brown. Good play. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
At the 38-yard line.
This is Hunt on the draw play. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big run by Kareem Hunt, 48 yards. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined, no one.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. From 13 yards out. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Elliott on for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown.
Jake Elliott.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
From the shotgun is Trubisky, and he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff, Johnson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 2nd and 12, Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12.
To throw on 3rd down, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
That's a good effort there, trying to do it on his own. But as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The drive starts with a handoff to Bernard. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Malik Jackson there to make the stop.
7-yard line. 4 yards on the pick.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Trubisky throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It was Cameron Wake who got in there to make the play.
Taken down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. The Seahawks on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with Hunt. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
At the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and...
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray stepping up. He's going to keep it.
Murray on the keeper.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt, and he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. This is Hunt. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
At the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Murray now. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
At their own 20.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now Trubisky lost the football.
Malik Jackson.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Murray now on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's got Evans. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He completes it to Evans. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Complete to Mike Evans. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 42-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Murray to air it out again. It's complete. Stills. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing again, Murray. Rolling to his left. He'll try and run it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7.
2nd and 3. At the
operating from the gun, Murray. His pass caught at the 4. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. From the gun, Murray. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A.J. Brown in the final seconds of the first half. The Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. That time a 9-play drive. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky looking long for his tight end read. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And the half will begin with a touchback. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Trubisky. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Complete to Keenan.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
So a change of possession here on the punt.
22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. On 1st down, Hunt, and he'll get this up to about the 40. Kendall Fuller in on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Murray, and caught by Henry. 7 yards there and a 1st down. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up
2nd down. Murray sets to throw.
7-yard line.
And Stills bringing it in.
Murray's pass. Complete to Kenny.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Murray complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Third down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Jordan Reed has it. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
To Jordan Reed.
13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
55, my God, 55.
Now Bernard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Bernard, the ball carrier.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
On the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Trubisky now off the bootleg. Now Trubisky lost the football.
Leonard Williams. Mitchell Trubisky sacked.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. On the move to his left. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. On second down now, it's Johnson. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1 yard pickup there on second.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll begin here with Bernard. The big nose tackle, Danny Shelton, there to swallow him up. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
17-yard line.
They'll run again with Bernard. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Hard throw, incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
At their own 39-yard line.
So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They were losers to New England a week ago. Now they find themselves in the lead here as they start 1st and 10. They'll start with Hunt on the ground, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Hunt, the ball carrier.
Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart.
On the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They run again with Hunt.
44-yard line.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. From the gun, Murray. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Intercepted by the Cowboys. They'll take over.
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, here's Bernard. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd
on 3rd down. Bernard. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 19-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and a yard.
You
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Caught by Allen. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Trubisky's pass.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not too many offenses want to turn down.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Giovanni Bernard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and it makes it 27-7 now. So this drive spans 7 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he trotted out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Again, it's Johnson. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And it's complete. Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
Matthew on the tackle.
On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense was able to force the punt a moment ago, but that's really the first of about 8 steps that need to go right for them to get back in this as they start here 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Gets it to his running back, Bernard. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Complete to Giovanni Bernard. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
On first down, Trubisky. That's complete. Bernard.
Trubisky's pass.
Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Giovanni Bernard.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Trubisky throwing complete to Komet, the tight end. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd. Try to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Elliott on for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the road.
Back to the air, Trubisky after the pick 6. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, you're trailing. It's the 4th quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind. It's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes about him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well.
A gain of 2 brings up
They go to Johnson again. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Murray flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Screenplay, Johnson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
To Duke Johnson.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less.
At the 8-yard line.
Murray going to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
By Christian.
And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And they'll get him down short of the 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Makes the score Seahawks 37, Cowboys 7.
So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now You know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. And last time, one play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
At the 27-yard line.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
Trubisky's pass.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Now Trubisky. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
1st down, Dallas.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Again, it's Trubisky. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Malik Jackson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long, and he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jason McCourty. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, 1st down Seahawks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Johnson. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
His 44-yard line.
So the victory here for Seattle, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the Seahawks, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.